So, as you may know, if you've ever installed chain link fence, sometimes when you're stretching the chain link fence, you have to end the run of chain link onto a terminal post, and the tension bands can be rather hard sometimes to wrap around tight enough to get your carriage bolt onto. This has been a pretty big issue for us in the past. It depends on where you get your tension bands from, but some of them can be incredibly stiff. When you're stuck with that problem and you have really rigid tension bands, something like this is going to be priceless. What is this? Well, I'm not really sure. I don't know the name of it. I'm gonna call it a tension band plier. And I think it's been around for a while, but it's new to me. And today we're gonna show how these things work and why you might want a set of tension band pliers. So here we are right next to some chain link fence, and we're gonna demonstrate how these work. Now, we've got our tension band, and typically when you're installing these, you have to wrap them around the post. What I like to do is open them up a little bit so that they will actually go around the post, and we're gonna clip them on. Now you can see you got a bit of a gap here, so the best thing to do is to try to pinch it by hand. And this particular one's not too bad, but you see it doesn't really close back up very well. And now what we need to do is to put our nut and bolt in here. And you can see the carriage bolts are normally about this size. And sometimes it's difficult to pinch this down far enough to get the nut onto it. Now it can be done, and obviously we have made plenty of chain link fence before without these pliers, but it has been a struggle on some of the tension bands. Another thing to consider, let's say we were in a corner of a fence and we had another fence line right here. I can't put my hand to the outside of the fence to try to squeeze these, so I'm stuck in a corner trying to do this and put the nut on at the same time, and it can be challenging. And it can be challenging. And it can be challenging. So now we're going to demonstrate how this tool helps you put these together. And we're going to simply insert the bolt like so. And these pliers are made to where they have an actual part on the inside that holds the carriage bolt head. And then the bottom of the plier has a hollow ring or a hole, and that's for the bolt to stick up through. To demonstrate better, you have the rounded part on the top for the actual head of the carriage bolt. And then when you pinch down, you can see that the bolt actually sticks out far enough to be able to get your nut on. So let's go ahead and try this and see just how much better this tool makes it. All right, so now that we have our bolt into place, these pliers are also adjustable, and that way they're not just for the small bolts, they can be for the larger bolts as well. But we're gonna go ahead and adjust them to a smaller position, something like this. And as you can see, you can reach around the chain link, capture the bolt and squeeze it, and that just pretty much grabs the tension band just enough to be able to put your nut on without killing your poor little fingies.
Poor fella, his finger went off accidentally.
So hopefully this quick video demonstrates just how handy these pliers really are. Not only are they great for tension bands for the ends of runs on chain link fence, but they're also normal pliers. You can still use these for various size bolts for either gates or different nuts that you may have. My take on these is that they're absolutely awesome, and it's a great tool to carry when doing chain link fence. Let us know in the comments what you think about the pliers. Have you seen them before? Do you carry them? Would you carry them? And let us know what you think about them down below. Really appreciate you guys watching. It's another video with Matt, and I'm out.
See? Sick.
Dope footage.